They're going to take another time. Let's go to Brad and Andy. Team 2, followed by Steven and Kiki at 3. Garrett and Connor at 4. Brad Fremore and Andy Anaya, Team 2. Let's roll it a few. Let's go to Stephen Jones and Kiki in the box. Garrett and Connor at 4. Run in for me, please. Team 4 is in the box. No time? Well, let's go to Garrett Renalfo and Connor at 4. 5's going to be Ron Moore and Justin Salters. Walker Guy and Kenan Westcott at 6. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we'll pick up Brad and Andy after Team 10. One team rides out. The next team rides right on in for me, guys. Please be ready. Ryan and Justin at 5. You can ride in. They're going to be clean. 8 and 59. 8, 5, 9. Let's go to Ryan Moore and Justin Salters at 5. 6 is going to be Walker Guy and Kenan Westcott. Ethan Essex and Kyler Orr at 7. 8 is going to be Mark and Coulter. Caesar and Alfonso at 9. Cactus Kane, Blaine Caldwell, you're out at 10. Brad and Andy will get you guys after that. Walker and Cannon, Team 6, you can ride in. No time. Let's go to Team 6. Walker Guy and Kenan Westcott. 7's going to be Ethan and Kyler. Mark and Coulter at 8. Caesar and Alfonso, you're out at 9. Cactus and Blaine at 10, followed by Brad and Andy. This is Walker Guy and Kenan Westcott, Team 6 in the box. Ethan and Kyler, please be ready to ride in at 7. 8's going to be Mark and Coulter. Caesar and Alfonso at 9. Ethan and Kyler, ride on in. Team 7's in the box. Let's ride in, guys. They're going to be clean. 9:03. We're going to Team 7. Ethan and Kyler, followed by Mark and Coulter at 8. 9's going to be Caesar and Alfonso. Cactus and Blaine at 10. Brad and Andy, we're going to get you at 2. Mark and Coulter, right in. Team 8's in the box. Clean run, 7 and 67. 767. Let's go to Mark and Coulter, roping at 8, followed by Caesar and Alfonso at 9. Cactus and Blaine at 10. 2's going to be Brad and Andy. Gatlin Wren and Richard Hughes be ready at 11. Cash Fortenberry and Matt Levette, you're out at 12. Mark Collagen and Coulter Jackson, Team 8. Let's go to Caesar and Alfonso, Team 9. Guys, that draw has been posted and it's live on Global. Some of you guys have been here all day, so please be ready to rope. Cactus and Blaine at 10. You can ride in. Clean run, 8 and 13, 813. Let's go to Cactus and Blaine at 10. No time. This is going to be Brad and Andy in the box. Team 2. Mark and Coulter, we're going to get you after this. Gatlin and Richard be ready at 11. Cash and Matt at 12. Mark and Coulter, running in for me. Team 8's in the box. Eleven and 46. 11:46. We're going to Mark and Coulter at 8, followed by Gatlin and Richard at 11. 12 is going to be Cash and Matt. Troy and Case at 13. Marcus and Lane at 14. Ryan and Mason, you're out at 15. Gatlin and Richard, team 11. You can ride in. No time. Well, let's go to Gatlin and Richard at 11. 12 is going to be Cash Fortenberry, Matt Levette, Troy Gibbs, and Case Key at 13. Marcus Becerra and Lane LaFountain at 14. 15 is Ron Mara and Mason Bice. Cash and Matt, team 12. You can ride in. Clean run, 8 and 15, 815. Let's go to Cash and Matt, wrapping at 12. 13 is going to be Troy Gibbs and Case Key. Marcus and Lane at 14. 15 is Ron Marr and Mason Bice. 16 is going to be Walker and Parker Guy. Zane Thompson and Sam Stevens be ready at 17. Troy and Case, you can ride in. No time. We're going to Troy Gibbs and Case Key, team 13, followed by Marcus and Lane at 14. 15 is going to be Ron and Mason, Walker, and Parker at 16. Hold up just a second. We're good here with Troy and Case, team 13. Marcus and Lane, you can ride in. No time. Well, let's go to Marcus and Lane at 14. 15 is going to be Ryan Mara and Mason Bice, Walker and Parker Guy at 16. Zane and Sam, you're out at 17. Riley Shelton and Kyler Ort at 18. 19 is going to be Mark and Justin. Ryan and Mason, you can ride in. With the legs, going to make you 12 and 74. 12-7-4. Let's go to Ryan and Mason at 15. Walker and Parker be ready at 16. 17 is going to be Zane and Sam. Riley and Kyler at 18. 19, 20, and 1. Walker and Parker, you can ride in. With a leg is 13-10. 13 and 10. Let's go to Walker and Parker Guy at 16. Zane Thompson and Sam Stevens be ready at 17. 18 is going to be Riley Shelton and Kyler Ort. Mark and Justin at 19. Trace Anderson and Judd Jackson, you're out at 20. Zane and Sam, you can ride in. No time. Let's go to Zane Thompson and Sam Stevens roping at 17. 18 is going to be Riley and Kyler. Mark and Justin at 19. Trace and Judd at 20. Travis and Alfonso at 21. Craig and Tyne at 22. Riley and Kyler, you can ride in. No time. Let's go to Riley and Kyler, team 18, followed by Mark and Justin at 19. Trace and Judd be ready at 20. Travis and Alfonso at 21. Craig and Tyne at 22. Caesar and Hagen, you're out at 23. Mark and Justin, you can ride in. Clean run, 8 and 16. Let's go to Mark and Justin, team 19, followed by Trace and Judd at 20. 21 is going to be Travis and Alfonso. Craig and Tyne at 22. Caesar and Hagen at 23. Coleman and Braden, you're out at 24. Trace and Judd, team 20, you can ride in. Clean run of a 9:48, 9:48. Let's go to team 20. Trace and Judd. 21 is going to be Travis and Alfonso. Craig and Tyne at 22. Caesar and Hagen at 23. Coleman and Braden be ready at 24. Travis and Alfonso, you can ride in. $13.01, including the leg. $13.01. Let's go to Travis and Alfonso at 21. Craig and Tyne be ready at 22. 23 is going to be Caesar and Hagen. Coleman and Braden at 24. Ethan and Britt at 25. Craig and Tyne, you can ride in. No time. Let's go to Craig and Tyne, team 22, followed by Caesar and Hagen at 23. 24 is going to be Coleman and Braden. Ethan and Britt at 25. Cactus Kane and Case Key at 26. Caesar and Hagen, you can ride in. One team rides out. The next team rides in, guys. Please be ready to rope. We're going to be clean. 7 and 73. Let's go to Caesar and Hagen at 23. 24 is going to be Coleman and Braden. Ethan and Britt at 25. Cactus and Case at 26. Cutter and Cannon at 27. Coleman and Braden right on in. 24 is in the box. No time. Let's go to Coleman and Braden, team 24, followed by Ethan and Britt at 25. 26 is going to be Cactus and Case, Cutter and Cannon at 27, Ryan and Lane at 28. Ethan and Britt right on in. 25's in the box. No time. Let's go to team 25. Ethan and Britt. 26 is going to be Cactus and Case. Cutter and Cannon at 27. Ron Moore and Lane LaFountain at 28. Waylon England Parker Guy at 29. Braden and Sam at 30. Cactus and Case, you can ride in. 13.25, including the leg. 13.25. Let's go to Cactus and Case. Team 26, 27 is going to be Cutter and Cannon. Ryan and Lane at 28. Waylon and Parker, Beardy at 29. Braden and Sam at 30. Troy and Judd, you're out at 31. Cutter and Cannon, you can ride in. Clean run of a 7:43. 7:43. Let's go to Cutter and Cannon. Team 27, 28 is going to be Ryan and Lane. Waylon and Parker at 29. Braden and Sam at 30. Troy and Judd at 31. Clay and Mason at 32. Ryan and Lane, you can ride in. 6:55, clean. 6:55. Let's go to Ryan and Lane. Team 28, 29 is going to be Waylon and Parker. Braden and Sam at 30. Troy and Judd at 31. Clay and Mason at 32. Craig and Hagan, you're out at 33. Waylon and Parker, you can ride in. Clean run at 8:84. 8:84. Let's go to Waylon and Parker. Team 29, 30 is going to be Braden and Sam. 31 is Troy and Judd. Clay and Mason at 32. Craig and Hagan 33. Gatlin and Matt at 34. Braden and Sam right on in. 30's in the box. Clean run 8:69. 8:69. This is Braden and Sam at Team 30, followed by Troy and Judd at 31, Clay and Mason 32, Craig and Hagan at 33, Gatlin and Matt at 34, Bruce and Britt at 35. Troy and Judd, you can ride in. No time. Let's go to Troy and Judd, Team 31. Clay and Mason, be ready at 32. Craig and Hagan, you're out at 33. Gatlin and Matt at 34. Bruce and Britt at 35. Ashley and Richard at 36. Clay and Mason right on in. 1486, including the leg. 1486. Let's go to Clay and Mason, team 32. 33 is going to be Craig and Hagan. Gatlin and Matt at 34. Brees and Britt at 35. Ashley and Richard at 36. Cash and Kyler, you're out at 37. Craig and Hagan, you can run in. 684, clean. 684. Let's go to Craig and Hagan, team 33. 34 is going to be Gatlin and Matt. Bruce and Britt at 35. Ashley Richard at 36. Cash and Kyler at 37. Gatlin and Matt, right on in. No time? Well, let's go to Gatlin and Matt at 34. 35 is going to be Brace and Britt. Ashley and Richard at 36. Cash and Kyler at 37. Trace Anderson and Ton Johnson at 38. 9 and 40. Bruce and Britt, you can run in. $757 clean. $757. Let's go to Bruce and Britt, team 35. Ashley and Richard, Beaverdy at 36. Cash and Kyler, you're 37. 38 is going to be Trace and Ton. Blaine and Coulter at 39. Waylon and Braden at 40. Ashley and Richard, right on in. Clean run of an 8 and 79. Let's go to Ashley and Richard at 36. 37 is going to be Cash and Kyler. Trace and Tyne at 38. Blaine and Coulter at 39. Waylon and Braden, you're out at 40. Cutter and Parker at 41. Cash and Kyler right in. Another time. Let's go to Cash and Kyler, team 37. 38 is going to be Trace and Tyne. Blaine and Coulter at 39. Waylon and Braden at 40. Cutter and Parker at 41. Garrett Mason at 42. Troy and Hagan at 43. Trace and Tyne right on in. Clean run of a 7 and 40. 740. Let's go to Trace Anderson and Ton Johnson. Team 38. 39 is going to be Blaine and Coulter. Waylon and Braden at 40. Cutter and Parker at 41. Garrett Mason, you're out at 42. Blaine and Coulter right on in. 744 clean. 744. Let's go to Blaine and Coulter. Team 39. 40 is going to be Waylon and Braden. Cutter and Parker at 41. Garrett Mason at 42. Troy and Hagan at 43. This is Blaine Caldwell and Coulter Jackson, team 39, followed by Waylon and Braden at 40. 41 is going to be Cutter and Parker. Garrett and Mason at 42. Waylon and Braden, you can run in. No time. Let's go to Waylon Engel and Braden Israel. Team 40. 41 is going to be Cutter and Parker. Garrett Mason at 42. Torian Hagan at 43. Kaylin and Lane at 44. Cutter and Parker, you can run in. Clean run, 7 and 14. Let's go to Cutter and Parker. 41, 42 is going to be Garrett Mason. Troy and Hagan at 43. Kaylin and Lane at 44. Caesar and Britt at 45. 6, 7, and 8. Garrett Mason, run on in for me, please. Clean run, 7 and 32, 7, 3, 2. Let's go to Garrett Mason, team 42. Troy and Hagan be ready at 43. Kaylin and Lane at 44. Caesar and Britt at 45. Strand and Case, 46. Craig and Judd at 47. Troy and Hagan, you can run in. 8, 12, clean, 8 and 12. Let's go to Troy and Hagan, team 43. Kaylin and Lane at 44. Caesar and Britt be ready at 45. 46 is going to be Strand and Case. Craig and Judd at 47. Bruce and Andy at 48. Coleman and Cannon, you're out at 49. 50 through 57. Be ready, guys. Kaylin and Lane, you can run in. No time. Let's go to team 44. Kaylin Helton and Lane LaFountain. 45 is going to be Caesar and Brett. Strand and Case at 46. Craig and Judd at 47. Bruce and Andy at 48. Coleman and Cannon at 49. Caesar and Britt, you can run in. No time. Let's go to Caesar and Britt, team 45, followed by Strand and Case at 46. Craig and Judd at 47. Bruce and Andy at 48. Coleman and Cannon at 49. Waylon and Richard, you're out at 50. Strand and Case, you can run in. Clean run of an 807. 807. Let's go to Strand and Case. Team 46, 47 is going to be Craig and Judd. Bruce and Andy at 48. Coleman and Cannon at 49. Waylon and Richard at 50. Colter and Braden, you're out at 51.
That team will take a no time. Let's go with 47. This is Craig Moore. Judd Jackson, you're up. Followed by 48. Bruce and Andy, 49, 50, and 51. Be getting ready. Ropers, we got 11 to go here in the round. We're going to drag it up. We'll go right into round 3. Ropers roping in that 11.5, 40 plus, and ladies roping. Be sure to get those entries in. Those books will close at the end of round number 3 here. They're going to be clean. They're going to be 8-11. Let's go with 48. This is Bruce Nitsky and Andy Anaya. You're open, followed by 49. Coleman Packard, Canyon Westcott, 50. Waylon Ingle, Richard Hughes. They're going to be clean. They're going to be 904. Let's go with 49. It's Coleman Packard, Canyon Westcott, followed by 50, 51, and 52. We're clean. We're going to be 6 and 88 here. This be 50. It's Waylon Ingle, Richard Hughes, followed by 51. Coulter Jackson, Braden Israel. 52. Cutter Babb, Mason Bryce. 53, 54, and 55. Be getting ready. We're going to get a leg and be a 14 and 59. Let's get 51. Coulter and Braden, you're in the box. Followed by 52. Cutter Babb, Mason Bryce. 53. Blaine Caldwell, Parker Guy. 54, 55, 56, and 57. Be getting ready. We're clean. We're 905. Let's go to 52. Cutter Babb, Mason Bryce. You're up. Followed by 53. Blaine Caldwell and Parker Guy. We're going to be clean. We're 6 and 97. This will be 53. Blaine Caldwell, Parker Guy, followed by 54. Garrett Rufino, Lane LaFountain. 55. Cash Fortenberry, Britt Bradford. Be getting ready. They're clean. They're 693. Let's get 54. Garrett and Lane, you're in the box, followed by 55. Cash Fortenberry, Britt Bradford. 56. Trace Anderson, Hagen Wright. 57. Case Key, Judd Jackson. You'll end the round, and we'll drag it up. We'll go right into round 3. That team there is going to go out of the no time. This will be 55. Cash Fortenberry, Britt Bradford. You're open. You'll be followed by 56. Trace Anderson, Hagen Wright. 57. Case Key, Judd Jackson. You're in the hole. They're taking a no time. Let's go to 56. Trace Anderson and Hagen Wright, followed by 57. Case Key, Judd Jackson. You'll end the round. Going to be clean. They're 698. Last team of the round, this is Case Key and Judd Jackson. Last team of the round there, they're going to be clean, 7 and 54. Ropers will bring the tractor in. We'll drag it up. We'll come back to round 3. Ropers, you got 2 caught. We'll be coming to you here in a few minutes. We'll be starting with Team 2, Team 4, and Team 7. Ropers that are entering that 11.5, 40 plus, and ladies roping. At the end of this next round, those books will close. At the end of round 3, those books will close. So be sure to get those entries in. And if you're roping in any other opens the rest of the day, let's go ahead and get entered up. We'll keep rolling right along throughout the day. All right, ropers ready to go here. Round 3. It's going to be Team 2. It's Brad Fremont and Andy Anai roping the 21 and 58. You'll be followed by 4, Garrett Rufino, Connor Callahan, 7, Ethan Essex, and Kyler Ort. Be getting ready. Ropers, we have 21 teams coming back here to round 3. 21 teams. We'll take 15 teams to the short round. Do we have Brad and Andy? They're going to be clean. They're 10 and 39. Ropers should be 31-97. You set the pace for the short round. Let's go to Team 4. It's Garrett Rufino, Connor Callahan, roping over the 22-06. You'll be followed by 7, Ethan and Kyler. 9, Cesar and Ellis, Alfonso Gonzalez. Get it on your mind. We're clean here. We're 704. Ropers, that's going to make you guys a 29-10, and you got a high call right now. Let's go to Team 7. It's Ethan Essex, Kyler Ort, roping to the 17 and 40. You're followed by 9, Cesar Ornelas, Alfonso Gonzalez. 14, Marcus Becerra, Lane LaFountain. 18, Riley Shelton, Kyler Ort. Be getting ready. With a leg here, we're going to be a 13 and 36. Making you guys a 30 and 76, and right now your second call. This will be Team 9. It's Cesar Ornelas, Alfonso Gonzalez, from the 21 and 49. You'll be followed by Marcus Becerra, Lane LaFountain, Riley Shelton, Kyler Ort, Mark Kalagna, and Justin Salters. Be getting ready. Riley and Collar, you're open here, followed by Mark and Justin. Garrett Ruffino, Cutter Babb, Zane Thompson, Braden Wiesen. They need you to the entry office. That's Garrett Ruffino, Cutter Babb, Zane Thompson, and Braden Wiesen to the entry office, please. With a leg, we're going to be a 14 and 80. This would be 19. It's Mark and Justin. You're opener the 19 and 17. Followed by 22, Craig Moore and Ty Johnson. Riley and Collar, you're a 31-32. Right now, you are third call. That team there is going to take a no time. This will be team 22, Craig Moore, Ty Johnson. You're open with a 16 and 13. You're followed by 25, Ethan Essex, Brett Bradford. 26, Cactus Kane, Case Key. 27, Cutter Babb, Cannon Westcott. Be getting ready. That team there is going to take a no time. This will be 25. It's Ethan Essex, Britt Bradford. You're open with a 27 and 20. You'll be followed by 26, Cactus Kane, Case Key. 27, Cutter Babb, Cannon Westcott. 29, Waylon Ingle, Parker Guy. 32, Clay Bauer, Mason Bryce. Be getting ready. Ropers entering that 11.5, 40 plus in ladies. Those books will close the end of round 3 here. Ropers, you got 13 teams to get those entered. 13 teams. With a leg here, they're going to be a 12 and 62. Making those guys 39-82. Right now, your fifth call. This will be team 26. It's Cactus and Case. We're open with a 15 and 70. It'll be followed by 27, Cutter Babb and Cannon Westcott. With a leg, going to be a 14-15. Making you guys a 29-85, and right now your second call. This is team 27. It's Cutter Babb and Cannon Westcott. You're roping here with an 18 and 70. You're followed by 29, Waylon Ingle, Parker Guy. 32, Clay Bauer, Mason Bryce. Be getting it on your mind. We're going to get a leg here. We're going to be a 13-05. Making those guys a 31-75, and right now your fifth call. This is team 29. It's Waylon Ingle and Parker Guy. We're open with a 21 and 43. You're followed by 32, Clay Bauer, Mason Bryce. 38, Trace Anderson, Ty Johnson. 40 and 41, be getting ready. Ropers, we've got 10 to go here in round number 3. 10 teams to go. That team there is going to go out with a no time. Let's go with 32, Clay Bauer, Mason Bryce. You're open with a 17 and 91. You're followed by 38, Trace Anderson, Ty Johnson. Team 40, Waylon Ingle and Braden Israel. They're going to take a no time. This will be 38, Trace Anderson and Ty Johnson. Are open to 20 and 88. You're followed by 40, Waylon Ingle and Braden Israel. 41, Cutter Babb, Parker Guy. 42, Garrett Ruffino, Mason Bryce. We're going to be clean. We're 10-18. Making those guys a 31-06, and you're a fourth call. This is Team 40. It's Waylon Ingle and Braden Israel. They've drawn the Inquinity Steer. Ropers, you're faster than 8 flat. You will win Inquinity products that you can pick up at the entry office. Faster than 8 flat right here. Get you Inquinity product. Be followed by 41, Cutter Babb, Parker Guy. And 42, Garrett Rufino and Mason Bryce. Ropers are going to take a no time. This is 41, Cutter Babb, Parker Guy. We're open to the 14 and 12. Ropers, we have 8 teams that have caught here, headed to the short round. We got 6 to go. Everybody that catches from here on out will be short round bound. But this is Cutter Babb and Parker Guy roping. Followed by 42, Garrett Rufino, Mason Bryce. 49, Coleman Packard, Cannon Westcott. We have Parker. They're going to get a leg. Going to be 14 and 89 here. Ropers, that's going to make you 29-01, and right now you're high call. Garrett Rufino, Mason Bryce, you're roping here with a 16 and 81. You'll be followed by 49, Coleman Packard, Cannon Westcott. 50, Waylon Ingle, Richard Hughes. 51, Coulter Jackson, Braden Israel. We've got a good run. We're going to be 6 and 68 here. Ropers, you're going to like this. You're 23 and 49. Ropers, your high call by over 5 seconds. Let's go to Team 49. Coleman Packard, Cannon Westcott. You're roping here with a 14 and 26. You'll be followed by 50, Waylon Ingle, Richard Hughes. 51, Coulter Jackson, Braden Israel. Be getting ready. We're going to be clean. We're going to be a 7 and 19. Ropers, that's going to make you 21-45. You are high call. Let's go to Team 50. Waylon Ingle, Richard Hughes. You're roping with a 23 and 34. Followed by 51, Coulter Jackson, Braden Israel. They're going to be clean. They're 8 and 84. Makes you a 32-18 right now. Your 11th call. This is 51, Coulter Jackson, Braden Israel. These guys here drew the Inquinity bonus steer, run faster than 8 flat. Get you an Inquinity products. You can give the entry office. We're going to take a no time. This will be 56. It's Trace Anderson, Hagen Wright. You're open here with a 16 and 78. This will be the last team of the round right here. Stop the clock. Head to the short round, Ropers. We're clean. We're 7 and 82. Ropers, you're 24-60. Your third call. Ropers, we got 13 teams in that short round. If you caught, you're headed to the short round. We'll have that ready to go right here after we drag the arena. Roper's arena's drug up. We're ready to head to the short round right here. We've got 13 teams in it. You're going to be roping for 5 monies in a fast time in the short round that does not place. That'll pay $600. Fifth place in the average here is going to split $2,730. Fourth is going to split $4,090. Third place is taking home $4,900. Second will be $6,810. And the win of the roping today is $8,720. Coming back in your 13th call is going to be Ethan Essex, Britt Bradford roping the 39 and 82. 12th call is going to be Waylon Ingle, Richard Hughes with a 32 and 18. Your 11th high back is Brad Freeman, Andy and Nia roping the 31 and 97. 10th call goes to Cutter Babb and Cannon Westcott with a 31 and 75. Your 9th high back, Riley Shelton, Kyler Orth with a 31 and 32. 8th back, Trace Anderson, Tyan Johnson with a 31.06. 7th call goes to Ethan Essex, Kyler Orth with a 30 and 76. Your 6th call, Cactus Kane and Case Key with a 29 and 85. The 5th high back, Garrett Ruffino and Connor Callahan with a 29 and 10. Your 4th call, it goes to Cutter Babb and Parker Guy with a 29.01. 3rd call is Trace Anderson and Hagen Wright with a 24 and 60. Your 2nd high team back, Garrett Ruffino, Mason Bryce with a 23 and 49. And high team back by nearly 2 seconds is Coleman Packard and Cannon Westcott with a 21 and 45. Ropers are ready to rope here. Your 13th call, it goes to Ethan Essex and Britt Bradford. With a leg, they're going to be a 12 and 44. Making you guys 52-26. Let's go to 12th call. Waylon Ingle and Richard Hughes, followed by Brad Freeman and Andy Anaya. They're going to take a no time. Let's go to our 11th call. Brad Freeman, Andy Anaya, open with a 31 and 97. Followed by Cutter Babb and Cannon Westcott. They're going to take a no time. Let's go to our 10th call. Cutter Babb and Cannon Westcott. Roping with a 31-75. You'll be followed by Riley Shelton and Kyler Orth. That team there is taking a no time. Let's go to our 9th high back. Riley Shelton and Kyler Orth. You're open to the 31 and 32. You'll be followed by Trace Anderson and Tyan Johnson. No time. We're going to our 8th callback right now. We've got 1 catch. We got 8 to rope. We're paying 5 in the average here. This is Trace Anderson and Tyan Johnson. You're open to 31.06. You'll be followed by Ethan Essex and Kyler Orth. That team there's taking a no time. This is our 7th call. Ethan Essex, Kyler Orr. You're open to 30 and 76. You're going to be followed by Cactus Kane and Case Key. Good run, gentlemen. They're 893. You're 39 and 69. You're sitting first place. We got 6 to rope. This is your 6th call. Cactus, Kane, and Case Key. You're open to 29 and 85. Ropers will run faster than a 9 and 84 will put you to number 1. You'll be followed by Garrett Rufino and Connor Callahan. They're clean. They're going to be 8 and 80. Ropers, you're 38-65, and you go to number 1. 5th call here, Garrett Rufino and Connor Callahan. Ropers are 29 and 10. Ropers will run faster than 9 and 54. Will guarantee yourself a payday. We're going to get a leg. We're going to be at 12 and 33. That's going to make you 41-43. Right now, you're sitting 3rd. Let's go to the 4th call. Cutter Babin, Parker Guy, roping the 29.01. Ropers will run faster than a 9 and 63. Will guarantee yourself over $4,000 in your pocket. They're going to take a no time. Let's go to the 3rd high team. Trace Anderson and Hagen Rod. They come in with a 24 and 60. Ropers will run faster than a 14.04. We'll put $4,900 in your pocket guaranteed. You'll be followed by Garrett Rufino and Mason Bice. We're going to wave it off. It's a no time. Let's go to the 2nd call. Ropers right now, we've got 4 holes filled. We got 2 left to rope. It's going to be your 2nd call, Garrett Rufino and Mason Bice. You're roping to the 23.49. Ropers will run faster than a 15 and 15. Will put you to number 1 and guarantee $6,800 to you. Ropers at draws posted for the 11.5 40 plus. We'll be going into that right after this roping. Ropers, we're going to take a no time. Let's go to a high team back. The best news about this is you are guaranteed a check. It's just a matter of what place it is. You've already got at least 5th place one here. This is Coleman Packard and Cannon Westcott. Roping to the 21 and 45. Ropers will run faster than a 17 and 19. Will put over $8,700 in your pocket. They're going to get it done. They're going to be 9 and 79. Ropers, you are 31 and 24, and that's enough to win the roping and take home $8,720. Trace Rios, Buckles, and Quinity product. Second place goes to Cactus Cane and Case Key. You're 38.65. You're taking home $6,810. Third's going to Ethan Essex, Kyler Ort. You're 39 and 69. You're taking home $4,900. Fourth's going to Garrett Ruffino, Connor Callahan. You're 41 and 43, taking home $4,090. Fifth's going to Ethan Essex, Britt Bradford with a 52 and 26, taking home $2,730. Fast time of the short round. With only us having 5 catches, we'll go to Cactus Cane and Case Key. You're 8 and 80. You're taking home $600. Rovers, we're swapping out cattle right here. Just a couple minutes, we'll go right into this 11.5, 40+ and ladies roping. We've got 34 teams to rope.